Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and I am a PGA professional. Today I think it's about time we had an honest chat about my golf game, about where it is, where it's going, and to be honest, how I think I'm going to get there. Some of this might have more questions than answers, but stay tuned because we're about to get interesting. Okay, first hole today, par 3, 150 yards into the wind. I'm going to play a little chippy 6 iron here. And guys, get in the comments below and let me know whereabouts is your golf game. This is kind of like a little bit of a heart-to-heart kind of video. My game is very much peaks and troughs at the moment, but I'm going to reply to every single comment in today's video. So guys, make sure you leave one below. It's ages since I've done this, and to be honest, I feel really bad for leaving it this long. I've left the golf balls in the bucket. It's a great start. So guys, this may be a funny video if you are new to the channel, but if you are, welcome. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. We're so close to 250,000 subscribers. He was going fast, there's a road back there. And I'd love you to be a part of it. I never thought we'd get this far, but my golf game, how's my iron play? You see, I've been really lucky over the last 18 months. I had a lesson with Pete Cowan and David Ledbetter. Crazy, I know. My golf game hasn't really got that much better. Some people might say it's got worse, but I do feel like there's a process, especially with the latest kind of Ledbetter video I've done, where I can just sort of start playing better golf. That's all over if it just gets right a touch. Yes. You see, I've not been striking it that well, but we will fill this bad boy in because we don't like to see things left a mess. You can sort of see here what I mean because the tee was there, so that wasn't the best strike, and I've come across it just a little bit. Great feedback that for anyone who's wanting to get better, but then that has gone fairly close, so we'll take it. You will see there's an array of clubs in this bag as well, which is probably part of my problem. I mean, I say problem, I absolutely love what I do. I love my job. I love the fact I get to come out here and practice golf and play golf and buy camera equipment, because that's ruined again now. But I absolutely love it. But it does take its toll on your kind of personal game. I don't play that much social golf anymore. I'm actually playing a couple of rounds with my dad coming up. Really happy with that result, by the way. So I don't want to beat my dad because I'm not bothered about that, but I want to start playing a bit better. I want to stop thinking about how far does this ball go and how does this driver spin and what are these wedges doing? Whereas really, this time of year in the summer is time for everyone to be playing golf, to be enjoying golf, because especially here in the UK, we don't get that longer summer, and it can soon turn back to winter, and you're thinking, oh dear, we're in for a long old slog again. Luckily enough, I've got the golfs on now, so that is going to make a huge difference, not just to my content, but to my personal golf this winter. Here's me moaning about my game, and we've got a 15-foot birdie putt on the first hole of the video. Come on. Oh, that is so typical of me at the moment. And this is where I really want to just kind of speak to you about expectations and about your golf and where your golf's at, because if you're feeling a little bit like me at the moment, where you just can't really seem to get much right, it can be frustrating, but it's not a time to get frustrated. If you all saw the 18-hole match with Gaz, that's sort of where my golf's at. I can get going, but I've got to be 4 down through 5 to get going. That can't be where you're going to be at, guys. You can't start that slowly. Today I feel like I'm swinging okay, but we've already filmed 5 or 6 videos for my main channel and our second channel, Get Good at Golf. Go check that out if you want more golf tips. But to be honest, I don't feel like I'm miles away. I really need to lose some weight, to be honest. That's the big thing for me. If you've been watching my channel since its inception, you will have noticed that I'm a little bit more portly than I was before. Part of that being down to injuries and not being able to run and stuff, which I love, but also partly now down to being a dad. Like, this video's getting deep now, I know, but anyone who is a new dad, get in the comments below and let me know. And if you're not a new dad, if you are just a dad, get in the comments below and let me know. It's a strange time, isn't it? Because it's the best time of your life, but it's the hardest time of your life as well. Like I'll say, absolutely love what I do, but I do work for myself. So there's no like kind of 2 weeks off. There's no, oh yeah, when are you back at work? It's like, right, the baby's here. I need to be back at work kind of thing. So drivable par 4, we're going to try and go over the corner. I've actually changed driver as well. I'll talk to you about it after this shot because I feel like I'm sort of in the zone at the minute. But I've gone for a little bit more forgiveness than the Paradigm Triple Diamond. That's either really good or out of bounds. I haven't heard it hit anything, and that's the big reason for it. I'm not hitting the middle of the face too much. You can see on that club face that's come out of the toe just a little bit. I feel like this is a lot more forgiving when it comes to that. I might even move that kind of tungsten weight over. The ball flight there, you would never have known that wasn't out the middle of the club face, would you? So I think it is a kind of good move at the moment. I was hitting it so good at the start of this season. Like, the Paradigm Triple Diamond was an absolute game changer. Numbers through the roof, and then as the season's gone on, I've kind of slowed down a little bit. My swing's not been fantastic. Like I said, put a bit of weight on. And I'm sure you guys can probably relate to this unless you're on the other side of that curve where you're losing weight and getting fitter. And I really hope for your sake, if that's what you want to do, that's what you're doing. Because I feel like I'm in a bit of a slump at the moment. Like the channel's doing okay, it's plodding along, it's not pulling up any roots, which sometimes in the summer it doesn't do. It's more when the product comes out for me, where people discover us and find out what we're about by reviewing kind of golf products and stuff. But if there's any kind of videos you'd like to see, guys, as well, get in the comments below and let me know. It's ages since I've done a video like this where I kind of break that fourth wall and just talk to you guys open. Oh, that's done all right, that drive. I will take that. And talk openly to you guys about kind of what our plans are and what we're doing. I've got loads of amazing trips coming up. I'm going to South Korea. If anyone's in South Korea and wants to say hello, make sure you do. That's end of August. I'm going over to America a couple of times back end of this year. We're going to Dubai, Abu Dhabi. There's a couple of trips to the UAE elsewhere as well, which I've never been before and I'm looking forward to. But this is what we're left with here. This is the only element of my game which is probably at its peak at the moment. A little bit because I've been practicing, like on the golf stone, just chipping away on like kind of 20-30 yard shots, but also because I'm missing so many greens, you do start to really hone in. Like that, that should spin as well. Go in, go in! Oh, James. I love it when you say a part of your game's good and then you actually hit a good one as well. That makes a big difference. Remember, guys, if you've not been in the comments, please make sure you do. And if you're not subscribed, I will knock it in. I don't like giving myself puts when I'm the only one here. Right, that is under par for the video. That is a birdie, 1 under. Can we finish under par? We're going to play a couple more holes and just keep talking about aspects of my game. I feel like putting wise, it's the first time in a long time I'm considering changing my putter. I've been using this for a very long time. I putted really well the other day in the challenge with Gaz for Golf Clubs for Cash videos with a Scotty Cameron JAT. Just a thought. I might be buying one of them. Comment below if you think I should buy one based on that performance. If you've not seen that video, by the way, it's the best I've ever done, so I'll link it below. I've also really been enjoying the Get to Know series. I know a few of you guys have enjoyed that as well. We've had Pete Finch on there, Matt Fryer, Claire Hogle, Gaz. We've got James Wilshire coming on tomorrow and filming with James. And a few other people. It's been really good. A few strange comments from other YouTubers, but we'll leave that there. It's a very strange world for anyone that's not in it or wonders what it's like. Big dog down here, just off the left side would be nice. But I would love to collab with more people, more YouTubers, more, well, anyone really, to be fair. Footballers, golfers, motorsport, tennis. I really like golf, to be honest. So anyone who fancies playing golf, can we hit another decent one? I'd like to try and hit one out the middle this time. Would be nice. Come on. Come on. I'm going to go more central than left side. That's another one, you know, that's a fantastic ball flight, but wait till you see where this came out of. Like, this ping driver is, I'd say saving my season, but I'm going to do some comparison videos with this and TaylorMade drivers, obviously the Paradigm Triple Diamond and a few others, because looking at this, yes, that is my strike mark. That there in the high toe is my strike mark. And the ball flight was, wow. must admit guys, I hope you're enjoying this video because these are my kind of favourite videos to film. I feel like I'm just playing golf with my mates and having a discussion. Remember getting the comments, who should we get on Get to Know? But yeah, I think a big part of me improving my golf and improving probably mentally as well, that's something which a lot of people don't talk about, because times do get fairly interesting. Obviously, like I said, running your own business, being a new dad and trying to keep on top of everything, is probably look after myself more, I would say. Like go and lose a bit of weight. I'm going to try and start running again. My knee's a massive problem and my back's a massive problem. But even going and getting those sorted, maybe taking a little bit of time off and getting any operations that are needed just to kind of sort that out would probably help, wouldn't it, in the long term, rather than putting them off. So that's probably the brutal truth of it. The honest truth is somehow we've found another fairway, I don't know how. A little gap wedge in here would be delightful. How far have we got? This is something I'm working on a lot as well. I got a millisy the other day, rangefinder, 101 playing 105. This is where we should be really attacking, isn't it? I really enjoyed that millisy as well. That was a video where obviously they've sent it, asked for a review, a little bit of a sponsored video, but really enjoyed it. Really simple and easy to use. Right, a nice one under the wind. Oh my God, that's under the wind. Sit. I mean, that's got no right finishing there. I don't know if Shot Tracer will have worked there, but oh, James, that is terrible. We'll put you back, and that ball has finished. Good number. There. Yep, right next to the flag-ish, kind of. Can we also have a shout out for Costco Gloves, by the way, as well? Because I've been using these for ages now, and they are absolutely awesome for the price. They last so long, and they're like a quarter of the price of any other brand name glove. So much so I had to kind of go and buy a pack as though I'm buying a normal glove and rotate them around, and it works really well. Yeah, that's gone really well, that. I don't know if I just have to be brutally honest with myself more and get more calmer. Maybe that's something, I'm not really believing that, to be honest, but that is where we have finished. So we have a potential another birdie opportunity coming up. Come on, it'd be nice to roll another one in. I've not really rolled much in. I remember when I put this putter in my bag last year, I was rolling in the absolute world. It doesn't seem to be the case anymore. It's obviously not down to the putter. The putter's not exactly on cold, it is the Pilot. Do I change it or do I just, to be honest, Chris would probably sort me out in a heartbeat, but then it's a practice element, isn't it? That was out of the toe. Like if that goes in, I'm quite thankful that's not gone in, because it was a toey drive that was nearly a sky. The wedge didn't go above head high and I've struck the putter. I'm not moaning though, because that's a 4. And it's not how good you're good, it's how bad you're bad. And that's a par. I think what I might do is dedicate like an afternoon to practice or to working on my game. That's practice, or just to anything golf related without a camera, just to, I don't know, that would feel selfish though, because I've got a baby. Is my golf that important? I tell you what, there's something. Is my golf that important? Do you ever find yourself asking that? Like, I know it's nice to play well, and it is nice to play well, and it's nice to be in control of your golf ball, but I don't compete. I really enjoy it, I love it. I love golf, I love being out here. Is it important that I play well? Probably not, actually. Thinking about it, I don't know if that's the epiphany that I've just needed, and maybe that takes a little bit of the weight off, I don't know, but the weight off the head, not the, nothing, that's going to take some kilometres to get the weight off that. Because I actually thought about going for some lessons. Obviously I've had lessons with Pete Cowan, with David Ledbetter, I'm sure you may have seen those videos, but it's not a sustainable lesson, that is it. I can't just ring Pete Cowan up and be like, Pete, I'm that lad that you gave the lesson to and we got some views on YouTube, yeah, any chance? Because that's going to be a solid no, or it's going to cost a fortune. I might be able to get back in with David though, which would be fantastic next year. So if I just work on that move away, I love that kind of stinger shot off the tee. Love it. Oh, there's another box there. Well, things seem to be going in the right direction because that's pretty much exactly the shot that I wanted. I love that tailor-made UDI for that kind of shot off the tee, where it doesn't really matter how far it goes, you just want it to go nice and low. I think we need the 8-eye in here. This is really interesting because we've done lots of work today on red flags, amber flags and green flags. This is the biggest red flag ever. You would not be going for this. Middle of the green. The wind's actually off left, so if I go middle of the green, that should just let the wind kind of bring it back towards it. Or it should just stay right bang in the middle of the green. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's not a mistake. Now, I'm not going to lie as well. I was really proud of myself in that match against Gaz on the Golf Clubs for Cash video, because 4 down through 5 against a pro who's 3 under par. I think in the past I would have just crumbled, whereas all I kept saying in the video, I'll show you a clip it here, don't make mistakes. He will make mistakes, just don't. And I think if I took that into my golf, I'm more likely to, well, I mean, you're going to roll a putt eventually, aren't you? So if anyone else is watching this and thinking that your golf's a little bit stale at the minute as well, and you're not kind of progressing like you'd like to, or maybe you've reverted back to some bad habits, let me know. Again, the comments are open, but the big advice I can give you is try and have an honest conversation with yourself. That's what this video is for me very much. I like to do it openly and honestly with you guys, because without you guys watching, I wouldn't be doing this for a living. I would still be doing lots and lots and lots of lessons, which was never a bad thing, but the time in the pro shop absolutely killed me. I hated kind of servicing trolleys and selling chocolate and selling chocolate. This is now what we've got for a birdie. This is one of them, you're just going to roll it up to hopefully with inside a foot and then just try and make par. Par 3 coming up. Try and get 2 under par. The flag's the other way. I thought the wind was off the left, but it was off the right. No wonder we're 50 miles away. So all you need, get the pace right. That was better, that was out the middle. Go on, go on, go on! Oh, how's that not gone? Taking that all day. That was a better stroke. The ball's out the middle. It sounded out the middle. That's another. There's a bee in there. Not sure how to. I don't want to hurt it. I'm really pleased I didn't just dive my hand in there, because that could have been. Do I just leave it? I don't know what to do. I mean, it's obviously thinking it's. This is. Oh, it's down there now. Can I get the ball out? Can I get the ball out without? Oh no, oh, that is an absolute nightmare now, isn't it? Can't even get the flag back in. And the bees, go on, get down there. This is like nature watch at its best. Don't climb on the ball again. Come on, just give me a... Oh, he's trying to sting it, look. Am I going to get... Is this worth it for a chrome soft? Got it, got it. Right, I'm going to leave you there. Don't go back in there. Perfect. He wasn't harmed. Lucky that putt didn't go in, actually, because that might have hurt him. No bees were harmed in the making of this motion picture. Right, can we birdie the last? Get in the comments below. I think we can. So much so, I'll do you a deal. If I birdie this last hole, par 3, I'll have a beer afterwards. Probably not the best for the weight loss and the health, but a deal's a deal. We've made it now. Right, we've got a front flag. I bet it's about kind of 150-ish. 134 playing 145 into wind. I've got 8-iron. I'm not sure if that's actually enough club with this wind, but the wind has picked up. We've not actually played bad golf in this video. I don't know if that's me who needs to... This isn't enough club. There's no way enough club. I am massively in between, because that's another thing. I'm only carrying evens at the minute. I feel like it just helps you with shots like this. Well, 8 isn't going to get there, so it's a chippy 6. Start it at the bunker. The wind is in fact in off the right. Keep it below the flag is key. This is a tough shot. 145. Oh, please be good. Don't be long, be good. Oh, it's just... I love that kind of shot, you know, where you're just like, bang. Really, really enjoyed that. So much so, guess what's coming? You know what, there's a few, so I'm going to do the lads a favour. We'll fill our shovel up, and we'll just fill a couple of these in from the old visitors today that haven't haven't thought to leave the course in better condition than they've found it, which they should be doing. And we have a putt for a pint. I could stand here and have a go at this hole all day long. Could also look for the zip on the wrong side of this all day long, but I love that kind of shot a lot. So if I'm going to conclude this video, I guess I've sort of hit it on the head with I need to start doing more, I need to practice a little bit more, I need to start losing a little bit of weight, I need to start looking after stuff. Finding time's difficult though, obviously with the baby and stuff. We've actually got one of the world's hardest putt now for this birdie. Down. You can see what I mean, it was pretty much bang on line, released out from that 6 iron. I put the flag down here because there's every chance that this is going to go miles long and we might make bogey. Maybe an 8 would have been better, thinking about it. Just dolly it down, make your par. Sit, sit, sit. Ah, James. What a way to ruin a day. Well, this is the extent of the damage. We have 6 feet uphill to salvage an under par video. Come on, you've just not made anything at all. Come on. Get in. That's a part, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, smash that subscribe button. I think I might be honest a bit more often because that's under par for a change. See you all same time tomorrow. Goodbye.